Hi everyone, so for this video you will need a copy of the piece of music that is called Hampton Court. You can find it on page 30 in your Orange Violin Style 1 books, okay? If you don't have your book with you, not to worry, we will have emailed the piece of music over for you. So if you need to go and find that now, pause the video and go and find it. Okay, so hopefully you found the piece of music called Hampton Court, okay? I'm going to play 2 lines for you. What I would like you to do is I'd like you to put your music in front of you, put your finger underneath the notes and follow it along while I play. I'm just going to play 2 lines, okay? I'll give you a moment to get yourself ready. Okay, finger underneath the first note and let's go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, did you manage to follow it all the way through? If you did, well done. If you want to have another go, just rewind it and do it again. That's absolutely fine, all right? This time, I'm going to put my violin down and we are going to say the rhythm of this tune, and we're going to say it using tars, TTs and twos, okay? So, if I was going to say the very first bar, I might say something like this. Ta, TT, ta, sh. Okay, so that's just a little reminder of how we use those rhythm words. Okay, so we've got tars, TTs, and one we don't use very often, which is twos, and they're for the notes that aren't coloured in. And for those, when we get to a 2 note, we're going to clap in a really big circle like that. Okay, let's give it a go. We'll do this together. Okay, so I'm going to count us in, and then hopefully we can do this together. All right, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Ta, 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 two, ta, sh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Ta, 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 two, ta, sh. Well done if you managed to do that with me. That was been really great. What I'd like us to do now is to say the tars and TTs in our head and just do the clapping. Okay, so we're going to do this together. Keep your eyes on the music, say the tars and TTs on the inside, and we're going to clap together. Okay, so here we go. 2 lines of Hampton Court. 1, 2, just clap. Go. Did you manage it? If you did, great job. If you want to have another go, just rewind it. Do it again. That's absolutely fine. Mistakes are allowed. Everyone makes them. Okay, so you practice that as many times as you need to. Okay, so this time we're going to clap our tar and TT rhythms along to the melody. Okay, so I'll count us in and then we're going to clap this together. Okay, after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good job. Okay, this time we're just going to play the rhythm that we've just clapped to the backing track. We're going to play it on our violins, just on the E strings, and we don't need our bows for this because we're just going to pluck it. Okay, so I'm going to say the tars and TTs out loud to help you. If you find that you'd like to say it as well, you find that helpful, you do that. If not, don't worry, I'll do it for you. But we are going to pluck our E strings using those rhythms. Okay, so eyes on the music, all right? Make sure your violin is nice and comfortable. Thumbs on the fingerboard, like that. We're going to use our pointing fingers to pluck the E string. Okay, here we go. 2 lines of Hampton Court, just the rhythm. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Ta, ti, ti, ta, sh. Ta, 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 two, ta, sh. did you get on with that? Hopefully you managed that nice and easily. Again, if you want to practice it, just rewind and do it one more time, or as many times as you like, okay? For the next exercise, we're going to need our bows, okay? So we're going to do exactly the same thing now, but we're going to bow the rhythm on the E string. Now, what you'll be getting very good at this rhythm now, but what we'll be looking for is for the bow to stay in between the bridge and the fingerboard at all times, okay? Here we go. Do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next job then, of course, is to figure out what the notes are, now that we've got really, really good at the rhythm. I'm going to give you a few moments now to see if you can figure out what 2 open strings we need for the first 2 bars. So pause the video, have a look, see if you can work out what 2 strings we need. Okay, so hopefully you discovered that we need the A string for the first bar and the E string for the second bar. So it should sound something like this. Would you like to have a little go at that? Pause the video and have a go. Okay, so the next 2 bars, most of those notes are on the E string, okay? If you're not quite sure about what the E string notes look like, I'd just like you to go back and have a look at them again in the warm-up video, because that's where I show you where all the E string notes are and what they look like and what they're called, okay? So if you need to go and do that now, or if you're feeling fairly confident with your E string notes, sit down with your music and see if you can work out bar 3 and bar 4 of Hampton Court, okay? Pause the video and do that now. All right, how did you get on? Hopefully you will have worked out what some of those notes are. If you got a bit stuck, don't worry, I'm going to help you with it now. So we're looking at bar 3 of Hampton Court, okay? It's the bit that goes ta, 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 to, ta. Second half of the first line, okay? Now, the very, very first note is 1 finger on the E string, otherwise known as F sharp, okay? It should sound like this. Now, did those 3 notes go up? Did they go up or did they go down? Listen one more time. Okay, I think they went down. So when we go down, we need to take our finger off the violin. So actually we're playing 1, E, 1. Would you like to have a go at that now? Do it with me, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Good job. Now, you can look at your music and the notes go up in step. So after the 1, we need to keep moving our fingers up. So we have 1, E, 1, 2, 3. Should we try that together? I'll say that pattern one more time for you. 1, E, 1, 2, 3. Your turn. Ready, steady, off we go. Okay, you can have a little practice of that if you need to, so pause the video and have a go at that pattern. Okay, now hopefully you've had a bit of a go at that pattern. All we need to do is add an open A on the end, so it should sound like this now. Okay, so why don't we, just like how we would do in school, put our fingers under the notes and we're going to say the finger numbers or the open string names as we go through, all right? So let's have a go at that now. A, sh. E, 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 sh. 1, E, 1, 2, 3, A, sh. Okay, if you need to do that again, that's absolutely fine. It's also fine if you want to find a pencil and write any of those notes in over the top to help you, okay? So if you need to go and do that now. We've got 2 more jobs. One is to pluck all the notes of the first line. Then we're going to do it with our bows, okay? So let's get our instruments into a really good posture. making sure we've got a really good posture here. Thumbs on the fingerboard, okay, and we're going to try to hold the first line. 1, 2, ready, go. A, sh. E, sh. 1, E, 1, 2, 3, A. All right, we're going to do that one more time. And this time, I'm not going to help you, okay? So I'd like you to think about those finger numbers by yourself without my help now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you'd like to practice that, rewind, do it again, or pause the video and have a go. All right, last job then is to do it with the bow. So, as we know, bow between bridge and fingerboard. Try to keep our bow straight, tap our pinkies on the end of the bow like that. Make sure that they're nice and relaxed, okay? Fingers ready to go, good left hand posture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, have a little look at line number 2. I wonder if you can spot anything. Pause the video and see what you can tell me between line 1 and line 2. Okay, hopefully you found out that line number 2 is just the same as line number 1. All right, so our final task is going to be to play lines 1 and 2 of Hampton Court. Okay, we're going to try it together, and then once the video is over, you can try it as many times as you like. All right, from the very beginning, 2 lines of Hampton Court. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done for doing that, and thank you for joining us today. So if you've got any questions, or if you would like to send me a video or a little recording of you giving that a go and having a bit of a practice, I would of course be delighted to hear from you, as would Megan, as would Joe, and anybody else from the OMF who helps you with your Main Got violin scholarships. Okay, so get in touch with us if you need to. We'll be here to help you. In the next video, we're going to be learning the next 2 lines. So I suggest you have a good practice of the first video a couple of times, okay, so that you're really, really confident. And I'll see you again in the last video to help us with learning this piece. All right, well done, and bye for now.